Hey there! I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is a video series that I worked on with friends all the way back in 2017. Now, please note, and the only reason why I'm doing this little forward is this is a game that I know many people do like. However, when we played through this, it was one that we were not that fond of. Now, please note, I do think it's a good game. I think Klace is a good writer and everything, and that he is able to create very interesting games. On my end, though, there is one particular plot point here in this story that I particularly do not like. You'll get to see that way down the road. But I wanted to celebrate the fact that this channel has reached 100 subscribers as well as 1,000 videos with this two-part special. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I hope that you can also live with the fact that we were having poor audio quality back in 2017. And I'll try and get this series up as we keep reaching milestones. So I hope you all enjoy it. Have a great day. Alright, and we're recording, and the audio is going. So I'm going to go back through and move this back to the other screen.
Do you use OBS Studio?
What?
Do you use OBS Studio for screen capture?
No, I use Camtasia.
Okay. It looked like OBS, so I was like, oh, I use that. I like things I recognize.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have something you do not recognize, but looked similar.
Yeah, things I don't recognize I find threatening.
Alright then.
Yep.
So are you guys ready to start this nightmare?
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm starting a new game.
Start the horrible nightmare.
Yay, we got an achievement!
Woo!
What did it say?
The first step.
Okay. How many people only got this achievement?
It was like 70-something%, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like they got...
Wait, how only 70%? You just need to start the game!
So it was like how many people did this and decided they were out before they could get another achievement.
Okay.
I think it was like another 20% or something.
Right. No, sorry, Hannah, were you going to say something?
No, never mind. No,
Okay.
that's okay.
Okay, I just want to know, so we know like 70% of roughly 70% of people got the first achievement and nothing else. So I want to see how long it takes before we get to the second achievement, because that's when we can guess when people decided they were out.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right?
Okay.
Unless it just happened that everyone was like, oh dear God!
Right.
Oh, great. Now it's trying to tell me that it's judging me and all the choices that I make.
Okay.
Judging your life.
Right. See, now we're going to have to try to remember what theories we came up with for this game and see if it is as interesting as what we came up with.
Alright, who wants to be protagonist, Coon?
So I can't really do voices, so I can't do that.
Alright, it's alright.
Oh, I should say I have a cold. Yeah.
Or is it...
What?
Or, let's say, is it any particular voice you're looking for, or
oh no,
just kind
I was joking around. This is probably the protagonist, I assume, who was... Sam and I basically watched through the trailer for this like 20 times just to pick apart everything without playing the game.
Nice.
And we figured out eventually that the main character was this like pink fox named Klace.
Right. And we thought he was the only human in our theory. In the game that we designed, he was the only human. And that was going to be the twist at the ending.
Like,
Oh yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll be Klace? I don't know. I'll go for it.
Yeah.
okay.
Where am I? Is this outer space? No, it absolutely can't be. I'd never survive in the void. I scan my surroundings. What I see should be an impossibility. A luminescent nebula gazes back at me, not glazes. It twinkles, dancing across the sky.
It glazes you like a donut.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, but I'm not here to stargaze. I don't know why I'm here. As I take in the scenario, I notice some key things. My feet are not on solid ground. I appear suspended. And and for some reason, I'm able to hear and breathe.
Are we in hell? Is this hell?
Well, those are two things you can't do in space, so, I mean, hell's the other option.
I mean, yeah.
Next question, is it unbearably hot?
Well, I count this as a blessing and focus on breathing. There were exercises I could use to calm myself down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God! Before I can count any higher, though, I'm interrupted. At that moment, I realize I'm not here by myself. I feel a hand rest upon my shoulder, and I shiver. It's like the whole, the scariest thing for the last man on Earth is hearing a knock at the door.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
I expect to feel fear, but a rush of calm overtakes me.
Oh, jeez.
I can't take it seriously already.
Right. I mean, it's like, I can accept, like, I accept he was up. Oh god, the music's still going.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more.
Just, he's wearing a corset hoodie. I did not realize he was wearing, like, a hoodie. A lace-up hoodie.
Let me introduce you to this wondrous place in my most beautiful hoodie. So, this guy, at least from the trailer, was like some type of really mysterious character, because he literally went by question marks the entire way through.
Right.
So I have to assume that he's like the religious figure or whatever of this world.
I mean, here's the choir in the background, so this is like, God, question mark.
I want to call him Jackal Jesus.
Right, and God is
Jackal
a
Jesus.
freaking hipster, he's like a freaking, punk hipster.
No, that's why he's Jesus, because he can go like,
Yeah.
no one understands me, God, Dad,
Yeah, and you know, he got that hoodie off Etsy, and, I mean, it was just like a regular hoodie that he got from, like, Urban Decay, but then he, like, put shoelaces in it because he's fat, he's artsy.
So do you want to be Jackal Jesus, Sam?
Oh, Jesus, I'll try.
That would probably fit you pretty well.
Right, I'll try, jeez, okay, I'm probably gonna start, become, like, radio announcer along the way, so let's try this. Hello, and welcome to the Ark. This is a very special place, you see. A little bit of movie phone. Only a select few are allowed to be here. This is home to those touched by fate. Imbued with a power most would call fiction. Others would have come, but now it's your turn. Others would have come, but they realized what game this was. First and foremost, I require a name. Something to enter into the annals of time. We must ensure that you aren't forgotten.
Okay. Oh. You know, I like this name.
First name? No, it can't, like, the name can't be a full thing, though, so it's Frist. Right, Frist. Fristing. There you go. Fristing, and your last name is Glaze.
Yes.
No, I'm Fristing, and my hobby is starglazing.
I approve.
Right.
I approve so much.
Jesus. Fristing. Has a nice ring to it. I'm sure you'll be remembered.
We're never gonna remember that name.
Oh, Jesus, no. Now I'm gonna periodically,
Oh wait, he's gonna give
roll
us
the
his
R.
name!
Oh, yeah, I was gonna... Honestly, I half thought that we were gonna name him at that section. My name, you ask? I'm afraid that's not important.
Darn it.
Oh, that got sad. No one will remember me after this.
That's because his name is Lusting.
Right. Oh, Jesus. Your presence portends a grand fate. But not just for you. the universe too. That is the purpose of those who come here. To that end, what else should they call you? Your surname is just as important. And out of curiosity, I must know.
Hey,
Wait,
for like middle name
middle name?
instead. Because
I
he's
don't know, I feel
listing.
Wait, I feel like the last name should be something like really, really impressive to counterplay Frosting. To be like Frosting Midnight or Raven.
Of course, of
Right.
course.
But,
No buts about it.
right.
Oh wait, there you go.
Right. Frosting no boots. Maybe take out the U in butts, and then there you go. Frosting no boots.
No buts.
Yeah, new boots. New boots, there we go. New boots, new. That's your secret technique, your secret ninja technique. Oh, gee. Okay, how does Naruto talk? Frosting no Butsu. Very well. The pleasure is mine. In giving me your name, the deed is done.
Wait, what? No, I didn't agree to
Yeah.
anything.
What?
That's how they get ya. Oh yeah, that's how they get ya.
They
That's why you
shanghaied
always
me.
They ask, "Can you hear me now?" And then you say, "Yes." Oops.
That's why you have to give a false name. Your service to me in the Ark is pledged. But do not worry. You're not a slave. Your services reward you with power. Something that most would kill to achieve.
Cool.
Others must bend to the rules of the world.
Okay.
But for you, the opposite is true.
So the rules of the world bend to others. Got it.
You are no longer a victim of circumstance. When you make a choice, reality will bend.
Yay.
Your every whim will fall into your lap. The universe now accommodates you.
Oh.
Sorry, I feel like that's the robot noise with the hyphens. This is the power granted to you by the Ark. This is the power granted to you by me. Oh, it appears that you're fading away. Do you long to return to Earth?
Yeah, I guess.
I understand. There is fear in the unknown. But sometimes it's kind of fun. I will find, creeper space Jesus. No one can hear you. Sorry, in space, no one can hear you scream. I will find you again. And perhaps then we can talk a little more. Don't be scared, Frosting. I mean no harm.
Yay! So 20% of people couldn't get through that.
Yeah, so people... Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, it's just like, why would that? I don't know. I don't even know.
So, people saw Hyena God in his hoodie, and they were just like... I don't know if you can hear me clapping, but... Ow.
Yeah.
Would I
F
like?
this out.
I don't know. Would I like to?
I mean...
You would kind of assume.
Sure.
I mean... it's
Oh
more like
God.
Oh my... Why are there so many... Oh no... It's gonna be one of those multiple save files games where you have to be like... Where you have to unlock all the alternate endings.
Well, they did say so. So yeah, I
It's gonna
guess
be
here
some
we
Shadow
go.
the Hedgehog garbage.
Okay, so
Okay, so there are 6 different people we could end up with, I guess.
Good.
Alright. And there are true ending flags. Interesting.
Huh. So is there one ending that's the true ending, question mark?
I think so. I feel a rush of speed as I am shot back into my body. Oh god, that speed really got me really high. It's almost as if my spirit momentarily left me. Who was that man? And just what was the Ark?
Looks like we're on a plane.
I scratched my head in a state of sheer confusion. It definitely wasn't a dream. I know that for sure. When you wake up from a dream, you know it wasn't real. You laugh it off. Continue on with your life. That's not the sensation I was feeling right now. I try to ground myself in reality. I take in my surroundings, the noises and people. I focus on my destination, Tokyo, Japan. I feel myself calm down, slowly but surely. The anxiety starts to replace itself with excitement, though many would argue what the difference is. Who didn't dream of going to Tokyo in their lifetime? It had to be on the bucket list of millions of people. And it was the first of many places I'd visit, on what would surely be the best year of my life. I sit there holding the armrest with a fierce grift. Oh jeez. Hannah, I think your mic is like really sensitive.
Oh, that's what that is.
Just love that, just like the...
It's like right up against my face, so yeah, I could...
I'm just using my what's it called, iPhone, or earbuds.
Oh, cool.
Great. Am I coming in clear?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was just like Hannah was like, had like the deep, heavy breathing on there. I can't hear you anymore. Did you like move your mic or something?
Yeah, I moved it a little bit.
Oh, there we go. There's the breath.
Luke, I am your father.
So yeah, Hannah will now be playing like the
villains.
the free, or no, I was gonna say like the free movie that's on the plane. It's just like 5 hours of heavy breathing.
I love this part.
Or like yeah, like they don't have a movie. They just have like how you can listen to music, but every channel is just like 5 hours. It's just heavy breathing the whole trip.
All right. It wouldn't be long until I figured out how wrong I was. Oh god.
Oh god.
They're ravers. I think.
They look like they'd be ravers.
I tried my best to maintain my composure. A can of Pop Star held firmly in my grasp. I wasn't the one to drink energy drinks so leisurely, but I picked up what you might call an addiction. I mean, Mom tried to make me go to rehab.
Right.
But anyway, for a little bit more context, I'll say this. Rehab sucks. And Pop Star was the leading brand of energy drink. I ain't dealing with that 5-hour energy shit.
Right. Now hold it up to the camera so they can see the label.
In fact, it was almost as popular as soda. It had full endorsement from a famous pop idol. A contest was held to coincide with this idol's new tour. 2 special cans were then thrown into the wild, where Pokemon found them.
Right.
Those that found them got to travel with the tour. Almost like a golden ticket from old childhood stories.
Futurama.
The contest made the drink skyrocket in popularity. Cool. It took the world by storm. Cultural phenomenon. The chance to live a life of luxury was so hard to pass up. In case you didn't know, the name of the idol was Klace. Okay, so we were wrong about Klace there.
Right.
So when I say I picked up something of an addiction, that might actually be the understatement of the year. Rehab sucked very badly. Okay, odds of winning were literally in the billions. Fair amount of chugging in order to win.
My body is shutting down. I have to have one every 2 hours now.
It's like, I literally can't live without this.
Yes, it is the only thing that keeps my heart pumping at this moment. If I ever stop, the withdrawal effects will kill me.
I asked myself if it was worth it to really ruin my body for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm only maybe 20. I don't know my age anymore because of the horrible brain damage that this energy drink caused.
Right. I like how it's not even like, yes, it was worth it. The next part.
But that's subjective.
Right. Not yes, just it depends on how you look at it.
At least that's what I told myself in between jitters.
Right.
Being one of the lucky two came with its consequences. That's what the media called the prospective winners. Before I can continue thinking, I'm interrupted by a smacking sound. Someone walking down the alley had a nasty fall. They brace their descent and land on the seat beside me. It takes a special kind of skill, doesn't it? He quickly rises to his feet, wearing a look of panic. Alright, who wants to be the squirrel boy?
Not it.
I guess I'll be Squirrel Boy.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, I was so sorry. Please forgive me.
What the fuck? These achievements are just like tossed out like candy.
Oh god.
I
We
nod
played
my
this game
head.
for 15 minutes. People couldn't get 15 minutes into this game.
I nod my head. It's not the end of the world. Aside from the minor frighten, everything is fine. Although maybe...
Wait, were we doing... Sorry, was he doing us a frighten?
Yeah, it's just a frighten. Aside from the minor frighten. Although maybe we could talk to pass the time. It was starting to get boring, sitting by myself.
First time on a train. Don't know what came over me. I just got dizzy, and then... Bam!
Sounds like someone has a case of vertigo.
I apologize again. Sorry for the intruding. I really am.
I try explaining to him that everything is fine, but he seems to think he committed an awful crime. Off with his head! Before he can respond, however, an alarm sounds loudly. The train comes to a screeching halt. Mechanical failure? That's not good.
Oh no, what was that? Are we going to die?
I can't help but snicker at that. He's clearly one of those catastrophic thinkers.
Good thing I brought a conch.
God, he brought the magic conch.
All hail the magic conch! Now I can be in power if we're stranded.
Okay, somebody missed the point of the Lord of the Flies.
He goes to rummage through his bag. A bit of a bookworm, too, isn't he? I decide to sit back and wait it out. In situations like this, there was nothing else to do. I tried to think of how I could pass the time. It might be a while until we're mobile again. I can't use my phone for anything other than text, even though it's a phone. The data charges while abroad were a death sentence. But everybody back home would already be asleep. There was quite the time difference at play here. My phone vibrates and I go to look at it. Almost as if it knew I was thinking about it. Who the fuck called me? It's Rook, the man I'm meeting at the train station. He's wondering where I am, and I'm not sure what to say. Should I play it cool or let him know that we stall?
I feel like. Well, I kind of felt like we should go right out of the gate lying. What do you think?
Screw this Rook guy.
Right, just lie, always lie, never not lie.
Yes.
Are you voting for lying too, Hannah?
Sure.
All
I'm
right,
voting
not
for
much longer now. I tell him I won't be much longer. No point in having him worry over nothing at all. This will likely resolve itself momentarily. He seemed happy at my response. Much better than having him worry I might be late. Arguably for the best, as he seems very obsessive. And quite demanding, too. But I guess he's a busy guy. Places to be and whatnot. I won't hold it against him. I'll hold it against him all I want. I see that the squirrel is also eagerly texting away. I put my phone back in my pocket and recline in my seat. I wasn't exactly sure how Rook was related to Klace. He had to be pretty high up there. I was only given concrete details last week. I thought there'd be limos and media coverage, but I was quickly told that this wasn't the case. I was getting picked up by a regular guy named Rook.
Okay, this is shady.
I wonder if he would go full on Klace, with a large piece of cardboard that said, "Firsting!"
I want that. Yes, that's what I want.
Oh man. I really hope we'll be okay. My train rides are usually incident-free.
Usually. But he said that this was his first time. He seemed to contradict himself without realizing, and I have a photogenic memory despite my horrible energy drink dependence.
Yay! Well, as fun as awkward silences are, we should probably get to know each other. Just in case we're stuck here forever.
Oh, how fun that would be.
You can call me Kyla. I'm here to,
Don't care.
well, I'm here to see some friends. What about you? What brings you to Tokyo? Nice to meet another English speaker. I only speak Japanese at a preschool level.
I'm about to answer, but I stopped myself short. I have flashbacks to when I signed that NDA. I wasn't allowed to publicly reveal why I was here, even though really there was no point, and it wasn't the point of me being here for free advertising. Oh well. At least not until the media made it official. But then again, what harm could it do? It'd likely never find itself back to me. Plus, Kula could be impressed with who I really am. A friend would be a great thing to have while abroad. Should I tell him or keep it secret for now?
Ooh,
Can't say because I don't really like you.
I mean, I feel like this is like the first person we see, so I feel like it's gonna be first girl syndrome, where this person will just stick to us with very little effort. So I don't think I want him.
So we
I
should
want
just
that.
not tell him.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, don't tell him why.
Yeah, no, be aloof and mean, and we'll make it be into us more.
I decide to stick to my morals and not break the NDA. It was probably for the best. Who wants a lawsuit? Who wants to be sued? If I did let out my secret and word got back to Rook... Wait, what? God,
Rook,
this has some really bad grammar sometimes.
Great. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm sure there'd be hell to pay.
Oh, you can't say? I mean, that's cool, I guess. I'm just here to visit my brother.
Cool, don't care.
Nothing to hide on my end, really.
I thought he said he was here to meet friends. He's a compulsive lying little sack of crap.
So, now I have to say, we never saw any other squirrels, from what I remember, in the opening. So, if we meet his brother, what do you think his brother's gonna be?
His brother's gonna be like a bear or something.
Right, he's gonna be like
Something
a
the
purple
opposite
bear.
end.
Yeah, he's
Purple
gonna be like,
bear.
but it's gonna have to be Technicolor though.
Now he's here to meet his brother? That seems odd. Nothing to hide, huh? I feel bad that I can't tell him. He clearly realizes I'm hiding something.
I'm still really excited. It's my first time in Tokyo. Let's see. Gotta hit up all the maid cafes.
Of course. Typical tourist. Scum!
What about you? Would you ever go to a maid cafe? I've heard that they're just the best.
Maid cafes? Those were just like restaurants in Western culture. However, your waitress actually stays at your table. You converse with them, play games, get to know them. It was definitely a foreign concept to me. How do I respond to Keela? Alright.
Oh jeez.
I like how it's like giving this warning each time. Like, this one actually matters.
I don't know. I feel like our character's kind of sleazy. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I feel like he drinks so much energy drinks, he wouldn't be willing to sit down into a restaurant at all. Like, he has to get to-go food all the time.
No, I feel like he's the person who like goes to it and then like orders tea or something. He either orders tea or just orders a cup and puts his own stuff in it.
Just get some water.
Right. No, like he like gets tea and then he spikes it with the energy drink. Like, you know, he brings outside food into the restaurant.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Sir, you can't put that in there. You try and stop me.
Right. No, and you just looks at you, or he just looks at them with his eye twitching. It's a
like,
permanent twitch. It's a side effect of the drink.
it's like, make me stop.
Right.
So do we want to go to a maid cafe, or are they not our thing?
I mean, I feel. Oh no! I think we should go to one.
Yeah, no, I'd love to go to one.
Right. Yeah.
Alright.
Using my outside knowledge, I want to go to one.
Okay. Cool. We'll have to keep in touch. I've looked online at all the port sites. There's some great ones. Okay. I have to admit I can't read as well. Like with on Skype, it has the little buttons at the bottom covering up some of the words.
Oh,
So there's some great ones down in
Akihabara.
Akihabara.
I'd say split screen it because then it makes all the letters go all the way. It makes all the buttons go really far down.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how to speak.
Before I can continue talking, the train moves again, and the passengers are shaken up by the sudden movement. Keela beams a wide smile as if this was a major victory.
Wow, I was scared for nothing. That didn't really last long at all.
He sure seems like quite the character. If we did end up going to those maid cafes, well, there'd be no shortage of entertainment. I wonder if the same could be said of Rook. More importantly, I wonder how he'd treat me. He certainly seems like an interesting guy. For a moment, I'm glad I didn't break my NDA. I don't think I would have been able to face him if I did. I find it odd that I'm analyzing my previous actions. As if I could have changed what I said and what I did. Perhaps it was because of that weird vision I had. I can control my own destiny, or something like that.
What a novel, weird concept.
Sure, why not?
Right.
If I could control my destiny, I wouldn't be here. I didn't want to come to this shitty fucking tour. Oh, okay, I guess I'd probably be off living a life of luxury. But there's no use thinking like that, so I stop. At that exact moment, a pain attacks my chest. Heart attack.
Right, game over. Thanks for playing.
More pain than I've ever
Credits.
felt before. Anyone got a goddamn aspirin? It pulses with my increasingly fast heartbeat. No, seriously, the
Oh,
aspirin
God,
actually
it
might be
does.
needed.
It's the energy drinks kicking in.
It's like, I got Pepto-Bismol.
Right.
I go to clutch my gut instinctively, only to find out that I can't move. Everyone around me seems to have frozen in place. I start to panic. I go to focus on my breathing, like before, but I can't breathe either. I sense someone behind me, and then I feel it. That hand on my shoulder again. Jackal Jesus, what are you doing here? The pain fades away, and I gasp loudly for air. Is there something about his touch? This feeling, da 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 da.
How do we woo Jesus? I want to woo God. Oh, excuse me. Terribly sorry for earlier. Our meeting seemed to have been cut short. Perhaps you desired to return to Earth. After all, the universe bends to you now. Am I that frightening? Either way, I sense conflict within you. You think what happened earlier was a dream? Yet now your dream stands before you. I am real. The Ark is real.
Cool.
And the power you have? Yes, it's real too. I'm not here to lecture you anymore. Your words and actions are your own, as is the power I have given you. However, you will be asked to help. You are not receiving this power for free. But I will let you run free for today. Slowly turning into Ursula. Well, excuse me. Oh, when I don't know how to say this. It's a question.
When I see you again tonight.
So yes, it has to be a statement until the very end. So, yeah. When I see you again tonight.
Yeah, he's got like the millennial problem. Like, have you ever heard about that before?
Oh yeah, where everything has
Everything basically ends in a question.
where it has the what is it called? The
Upward
questioning up-
inflection.
The upward
Mhm.
inflection. There you go.
Yep.
When I see you again tonight, I will tell you everything. And then your journey will begin.
Nah. No, I'll save. Just to see what happened.
Oh, I was gonna say file too.
Yeah, there we go. I was totally right. We got a Keela and a Rook affection point. Yeah. And there's only 4 other people we can try and woo over.
Right.
I'm trying to think, but I don't think any of them are the girls, are they?
Right. No.
So cool,
I just remember the one like gigantic Anubis guy is not in here because remember he had like a crazy name like Fernando or
Oh
something.
yeah. So we have 6 different potential boyfriends, I think.
Nice.
I was immediately shot back to my own reality. Or at least the reality I was comfortable with. But now I know one thing for sure. That really happened. The Ark wasn't just a dream. He actually gave me some sort of power. I have no idea what to think right now. The confusion inside of me intensifies. It's like millions of voices are fighting in my head, suddenly silenced, causing a disturbance in the Force.
There's definitely at least 3.
That sounds terrifying.
Trying to make sense of everything that happened.
Hey, are you coming?
Keela stands before me, his luggage in tow. I notice that I am also standing up. It appears that my body has moved on its own, almost like something momentarily took over.
Did I say something wrong? Gosh, I need to watch my mouth.
You need to watch your damn mouth, Keela.
Excuse me, bitch.
I tell him that he did nothing wrong and judged him silently the entire time. I let him know.
We gotta be.
What?
Sorry. I was gonna say we gotta be super nice to him, so that way it's more devastating when we just crush him later.
I let him know I was lost in my own train of thought. He seems to giggle as if this was a pun. I decided to take credit for it. Perhaps in an attempt to ease my inner turmoil. At least he waited for me, or I'd be clueless right now. That's the last thing I'd want to be. Alone and confused in Tokyo? Bad combination. Alone and confused in Germany? Good combination. I apologize for the delay as we exited the train. Fright looms over me for the rest of the day. Whatever happened tonight would change everything.
Everything.
Earlier that day... Oh, I guess this is not the protagonist anymore. In the courtrooms of Terra, a planet far from Earth, yet closer than was known to any. So, screw Venus and Mars. Oh god. Okay, wait, so, I guess this is a whole new cast here.
Oh geez, okay.
I guess I'll be this guy.
I just noticed this. I don't think it's gonna come up much, but every time we see the word fur, should we just make it like a pun? Should we just really emphasize the word fur?
Sure, why not? I'll go for it.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, I present to you Lord Player, your current leader in the race for mayor. And with that, your future king.
I'm pretty sure that's not how democracy works, but okay.
I've been his humble servant for years, and through that, I am certain of one thing. He will bring Terra to an age of prosperity. So, who wants to be player? Who wants to be Lord Markiplier?
I'll try. Lord Markiplier? Oh god, I can't do a Markiplier voice. That's kind of what Jesus is. Oh, come now, Riley. You embarrass me. This voice was a mistake. I'd rather speak for myself.
It's not that bad.
No, it's gonna be a mistake later with my throat.
Oh.
I'm flattered, but they need to hear me. I'm about to give a great big speech. I shall speak of this prosperity on my own. This is something every Terran must hear. Under our current king, we are doomed!
Forgive me, Lord Player. I did not mean to embarrass you. Not in front of all these people.
I mean you no quarrel, Riley. Just make sure it never fucking happens again, or I'll have your head. Have a seat, like I'll have your fucking head. I'll call you as needed.
Yes, my lord. You may have my head.
Allow me to ask you. Let me get up in good posture. Allow me to ask you all a question, and then answer as myself. You do not need to answer vocally. Just ponder it as food for thought. If I may paint an image in your minds. You have a starving family. You only desire to feed them. You work harder than you ever have before. But you only have enough food to feed half. The rest of your family will simply starve. The voice keeps changing on him. Though before you can eat, there's a knock. a violent rapping at the door before you come home. Okay. I'm trying to do like a voice for him. You learn that it's someone new to Terra. They fled the destruction of their home. All they want is a new life in our soil.
Oh gosh.
They beg for your food, almost dying.
Is this gonna be like an anti-immigrant thing?
Oh god, that's what I feel like. But if you feed them, your family suffers. In this case, charity is a curse. They live and your family must die. So what would you do? Would you help a stranger? Even if it goes on to hurt your family? This is why we need to eat the herbivores. It's a modest proposal.
They outnumber us 1-9.
Yeah, we need to eat Kyla, whatever his name is. I believe I know what your answer is.
I also just realized, since our character will probably never be seen on screen, I think we're right that we're the only human.
Right. Why would I let my family die?
Because I hate them.
Right. Why would I give a stranger my food?
Because I hate my family.
Right. I do not blame you for this answer. You worked so hard for the sustenance. Why are you suspected to just give it away? Why is... Oh, okay, the music got all ominous. Alright, gotta get angry now. Why is Terra expected to give it away? This is the portrait painted of our world. A place to be taken advantage of. Used. We can barely sustain ourselves. Yet we need to take care of these immigrants? Your king is making a fatal mistake. He gives everything away, freely. And he calls himself the Immortal King. If he truly lived for several millennia, well, you think he'd have some common sense. Something Terra has been lacking as of late. Every immigrant used out. There are that stroke on our canvas. One that paints us as lax and lazy. The more we accept into our world, the more we condemn ourselves to accept. This is the power of the world of the word of mouth. At this rate, we will all die. Regardless of our origin, we will starve. I wanted a strict immigration law.
Jeez.
But even this would not help us. We won't. Jesus. Oh God. Okay. We don't allow this to run rampant.
Yeah, this is a very anti-immigration character.
Yep.
We need to cure this blight permanently.
I'm sorry, Sam, that you had to talk that long with that voice.
I'm just hoping he gets assassinated soon. A voiceful player will give us severance. A disconnect from all other worlds.
I am your king. I didn't vote for you.
He's turning into Scar. I feel like he's gonna just... His accent, I'm just gonna lose his accent at some point. No longer will they be able to use us. If elected, I will devote my life to this. I will ensure Terra's independence. And our base right to... What?
And our base right to live fulfilling lives, I think.
Okay, I don't know. It's just... Yeah. It's not like a bad grammar, just a weird choice of word. And sometimes bad grammar. Forget that sentence. Only then will we be free from immigration. Only then will our resources be our own. That is all. Will there be any questions? No, not you. Put your hand down. Put your hand down.
This one was Sam and my favorite because we were like talking about this one, trying to figure out if this was a boy or a girl for the longest time.
Right.
Can I
Oh,
give it a
yeah.
feminine voice? Or just slightly obscure whether it's feminine versus masculine.
Well, the big thing was we were watching and we figured out that they had gender grouped the characters, and this one was firmly in like the middle of all the boy characters. But that was what was
Right.
weird. Was it was the only one that looked like it could have been feminine, and there were so many guys compared to girls.
I mean, but also there was those two girls that might have been boys wearing dresses, so they were probably girls. So yeah, when we looked at this, we were like, girl,
Question mark?
right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I can voice this one.
Sure, okay then. Try and go for as gender neutral as possible.
I have a question for you, Lord Play. If you're accepting, of course.
Oh, Jesus. Again. Please, excuse me, please speak, my child.
My name is Kaylin.
See, that was another reason why we couldn't figure out if this was a guy
That
or a
helps
girl.
know what.
Gender neutral.
Right. Gender neutral child.
Oh, please refrain from calling me child. I'm not one of your blind followers.
See, I'm wearing rags.
Oh, well, fuck you, okay? Sorry.
The real problem lies with your greed. You're a noble. You have so much food. Why do you hoard and say we've run short?
What?
If people like you learn to share, well, we'd all be leading happy lives.
Oh, this fucking kumbaya bullshit.
You're a single man. Yet, I've seen some inside reports. You hoard enough food to feed dozens.
Oh, geez, Hannah, I think like your mic is like breaking out or something.
That's breaking out.
Oh, there you
No,
go.
see, that's the thing. That's like the thing. Kaylin's secretly a robot. That's the other twist. You're actually a human and Kaylin is a robot.
You there hoard enough.
Actually, like the way your mic was breaking actually works perfectly for what Sam was suggesting.
It's like you're like an android. You're like one of those like perfect like you're like a gender neutral sexy android to be attracted to both sexes in case you need to seduce them.
Nice.
Yeah, there you
Explain,
go.
like the earrings are like USB ports instead.
Yeah, there you go. Inside reports.
Wouldn't it be more fitting to share? The supply is there. Oh, Lord Player. Your campaign is based on a lie. And why do you have so much food? You don't look that round to me. This is why Lord Velasquez wants a tithe. Or tithe? I can't remember.
Yeah,
how you-
tithe.
Yeah.
Tithe, okay. Wants a tithe. Not on everybody, just the rich. So, I don't think you care about our food. Or any resources for that matter. You only care about removing foreigners.
And building that damn wall.
Right.
So, my question is, what is the true reason you seek severance?
Oh, shit. What gives you the right to say this? You're speaking of your future king! He's getting into Scar when he's angry.
My future king? Don't make me laugh. You're avoiding the question.
Where is your proof? Accusations require evidence, Kaylin. You weird little lady boy, maybe. Something I'm... you weird little, I don't know. Something I'm sure you don't have. like a clearly defined gender. I laugh at your notion that I am hoarding. Ha 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 ha! Especially enough to feed dozens of people. It's more like 11. I know the importance of giving. I would never keep while others starve.
Really? You fooled me. That story you just told everyone? It was about not sharing and giving. I asked why you seek severance. And you go and get this defensive? Your hatred speaks volumes, Lord Player. There's no need to discriminate here. Everyone deserves food and shelter. Not just those native to Terra.
Wait, I just realized something really strange about this. They're talking about, like, Terra as if it's a country, but we were just told that this was a planet. So does that mean that they're fighting alien invaders?
I think, yeah, I feel like... I think it's the country of Terra on the planet of Terra, and he will be the king of, like, the whole planet. It's a weird Sailor Moon situation.
It's a good thing we live in the wondrous country of Earth.
Right. Sorry, the wondrous country of America, on the planet America.
America.
In the America solar system.
Right.
Yep.
No, it's the America system.
America.
And the
America way.
Right.
Oh wait, no, the America milky, almost to be cheese way.
Right, there you go. I seek severance to be independent. I only want to share amongst our own. I don't want a reputation of charity. I want Terra to thrive on its own. If we keep giving things away... Okay, I don't know why that was a question. We only give off a bad image of ourselves.
I think he's also a millennial. If we keep giving things away...
Right.
Well, even if you did achieve severance, we'd still be full of immigrants. Not only that, but their descendants too.
That's like 2 of my campaign.
How does this make you feel?
Urgh. Simple. We established a new Terra.
A great Terra.
Right. Once we are severed, we'd all be natives. We unite as one self-sustaining the world.
Funny, you should bring that up now. Rebranding our entire world? You'd think that'd be part of your campaign. Typical politician. Making things up. Turning all the negatives into positives. I'll give you credit. But I'm not fooled.
I ask again for proof. Child? Adult?
Fine. Your servant Kabu has all of it.
That bitch! That scandalous whore!
He provided a peculiar shipping manifest. It should be all that we need to prove this.
What?
And the evidence substantiates his claims. Claims of hearing immigrant hate speech. A nightly pastime of yours, it seems. I'll let him handle it from here.
Oh god, okay, since you two had to speak for forever, should I be Kabu instead?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. I can confirm all that Kaylin said.
Kabu, you traitor! What have I done to deserve this?
You didn't pay me last week.
Great. Well, you're blue, you don't count.
Racist!
I feel like this is what it is, like all the immigrants are like the Technicolor people. And you saw Kaylin had the Technicolor hair because they are a little half and half.
Yep.
At first I thought Claire was my friend. I know I'm not from Terra, but
Yeah,
he
there you
made
go.
me feel wanted, like a son. But he started to hate immigrants so much. I realized more that I was only being used. He just wanted a cheap servant, dick. And now recently, he's been hoarding food. Creating nothing but an artificial shortage. One he can conveniently blame on immigrants. And one that he can use as cover. He conveniently hides his hatred while supporting his campaign for mayor. The problem isn't those coming to Terra. It's the greed of those that live on it. Our immortal king speaks the truth. A tithe on the upper class? Yes, then everyone would be fed. Vote for Valquez's continued reign.
Excuse me. You know you speak lies. You Pisces-bearing, midriff-showing mother. Why are you doing this, Kabu?
Cause Pisces can be bitches too. Please look at this shipping manifest. I'll place it here for all to see. Now that you know Claire's true nature. Remember, he owns lots of land on Terra, and one time he said that we should eat cake, which means we should kill him. This is but one of many instances. I'm positive he hoards at his other homes.
Forged! This evidence is forged! Do not trust such infantile accusations. It was likely created by Velasquez. Riley, have a word with the people. Ensure they realize Kabu's deceit. And guards, please detain those two... Oh, it was a man. They were both men. Guards, please detain those two men.
God damn it, the achievement really was that!
What was it? What did it
It's
say?
make Terra great again!
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap!
We noticed that there aren't many people standing around. The initial rush must have already subsided. But at least Keela waited for me. How long was I out?
Well, I guess this is it, huh? I kind of pictured commander entrance. But there's really nobody here. Oh well, I should have expected less. That way you don't get disappointed. Better than getting your hopes up.
That was sure an odd way of looking at things. Of course, nothing about Keela was normal, the blue little fuck.
Hey, pull out your phone. We should exchange numbers, just in case. I'll be in touch about the maid cafes. I read it, that's the really cool ones.
I like how you coughed after maid cafes. Just like, I'll be in touch about the maid cafes. Couldn't handle saying it.
Wait your information. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was me, sorry. I pulled the phone out of my pocket and do the same. The music cutting out is just freaking me out is all.
So Keela's like, I'm not the only one who thinks like Keela's like kind of needy and a downer, right? I mean, he's like neurotic.
Yeah, he kinda is. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's that fetish. He's that, you know.
After a few
That's
moments
bad.
pass, we exchange our digits.
I got Keela's contact information.
Yay!
Thanks. It was nice to meet you. I'm always glad to make a new friend.
He starts to scurry away. I hope he's a texter. I hate getting phone calls. It just seems so weird. Like, who the hell calls anyone nowadays? It's 2017. Our generation is definitely hooked on text messages and emails and Facebook and power drinks and, you know, a whole bunch of other vices. I wonder where I'm supposed to go. Rook never gave me detailed information. I expected he'd be right there when I got off, but I don't see anyone at all. Actually, I quickly turn a corner and bump into a helpless woman. Hooray!
Hey!
An actual female for you, Hannah.
Woo! Okay. Hey, which way you going, will ya?
I step back and immediately apologize. I tell her I was looking for my friend, Rook. I explain the fact that I'm a foreigner and...
Foreigner? Oh, so am I. But I'm no concierge. You should probably tell your friend to meet you in the atrium.
She points towards a large open area. I guess that's a good enough landmark.
Is this going to be Japan where everybody speaks English?
I think so. I think that this is going to be the Japan where we meet 0 Japanese people.
Oh my goodness.
I thank her and start to follow her direction. But before I get too far, a hand grips my shoulder. God damn it, Jackal Jesus. Oh no, could it be that man again? Please just give me some peace and quiet today.
Okay. Here
You
we
want me,
go.
Rook?
No, I kind of do, but I know it's going to kill my voice.
Okay,
So yeah, you.
I guess I could voice Rook for now.
Alright, yeah, we can hand this over to Rosie when he gets here finally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do your best Rosie impersonation, Hannah.
Jeez.
You
Hey,
just gotta, you have to,
try to get a little more guttural.
right, and be like, have like energy, and then occasionally be deep, so like, hey guys, I'm Rosie.
Yeah.
This is how I sound.
Hey. Are you so lonely that you've taken up talking to yourself? That's weird.
Rook takes pawn, really?
Boo.
I'm extremely relieved. For a moment, I thought it might have been that man again. But no. This must be Rook. What does he mean by talking to myself?
Whatever. I'm glad you're here. The PA speakers mentioned possible delays. And that's not something I can tolerate. We're on a strict schedule. STRIC T. Right.
He starts typing away at his tablet.
Strict. Adjective. Acting in close conformity to requirements or principles. Ever heard of that word before?
Nope. Wow. And I thought Keela was a character. Although I guess I would be a little upset if he was boring. No one likes a stick in the mud.
So, where's the other one?
I was confused. I wasn't quite sure what he meant. I asked him for clarification.
The other contest winner, I mean. You were supposed to be together.
Wait, what?
Insufferable.
Hyena God is the other contest winner, and he's just fucking with you to win, like, the contest.
So Keela,
double
wait,
win.
Who's the other contest winner?
The Hyena God.
Oh. so he's just like constantly just gaslighting you to try and win.
Yeah, so he can have the unnamed pop star, Pop Lovely, all to himself.
No, the pop star was named Klace.
Oh,
Remember, we
Oh,
thought
yeah.
that Klace was the main character because of what we read in like one of those reviews, only for it to
Oh,
turn
yeah,
out that
yeah.
we're wrong, and Firsting here is the main character.
right.
Interesting. Alright. Insufferable. I hate being lied to. Drop the act. Seriously, where is he?
I tell him I have no idea what he's talking about. I didn't meet anybody on the train except for Keela. Wait, could that mean... No way! Out of the shadows, someone shuffles towards us.
Hey, you two.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hannah. Okay, let's just trade off Rook then.
Okay.
You were watching us? That's exceedingly creepy. What a group. We have ourselves a stalker, and somebody who talks to themselves too. I don't really get what he means. I was clearly getting directions from that woman.
I wasn't watching you. I was just shy. And hold on a second.
You're the other contest winner?
He really emphasized the word "you're."
Fuck you, okay.
I'm unsure if I should take offense to this or not. Although I'm glad I didn't break the NDA. Rook would have found out for sure.
I guess I should have expected it. Both on the same train. Both English speakers. It adds up. Heh. Well, either way, I have to say, I'm really glad it's you. I feel like we got along on the train. Even if it only was for a few minutes. We can go to a maid cafe for sure now!
Yay.
We'll be spending so much time together.
Look, Keela, I'm sorry. I just have to tell you, I'm not that interested.
No.
Isn't that cool? I'm ecstatic.
Would I like to save my game? Sure, why not? Yay! Hooray!
Right.